I don't know what it is with people doing things that they know they're not supposed to be doing, committing crimes and things like that, and then telling on themselves, but this is something that I've been telling you guys for a long time. If you're gonna do something wrong, if you're gonna break the law, if you're gonna do something that could get you in trouble, dude, do not tell on yourself. Like, it's the easiest thing on planet Earth to not snitch. But then you see like rappers, like in this situation, who like the first thing they do when they do something illegal is they go and tell literally anyone that they can about it, whether it's through a song or through a video or anything. Now, a lot of people call me a hypocrite on this point because like I do a bunch of story times about, how, I smoked weed and some of the things that I've done stupid in the past. What you don't understand is, those videos are not going to get me arrested. That stuff that's happened in the past, there's no evidence that it ever happened besides me saying it on video. The police are not going to come knocking on my door tomorrow like, oh, hey, by the way, Optimus, we heard you smoked weed in 2018, fella. Why don't you go ahead and step outside here with us? Like, that's just not going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you guys. It just simply will not be occurring. So it's not even close to the same thing. So in this situation, we're taking a look at a rapper who was born, I guess, in Memphis, Tennessee, but then had relocated to California, who scammed the government out of over $1 million in fraudulent unemployment claims under the CARES Act. So this rapper goes by the name Nuke Bizzle, which is one of the more interesting rap names I think I've ever seen, to keep it honest, and I guess the song featured someone named Fat Wizza. The song is called EDD, okay? So yeah, it's crazy that we're even covering shit like this, because it's like, I figured that it would almost be common sense, right? Because, you're committing a crime, a very serious one, might I add. We're talking over $1 million in unemployment claims that were false, aka you stole over $1 million from the government, okay? You would think that it's just common sense that like, well, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this. And as I've said in the past, right, if there's one group of people on Earth besides maybe like the mafia or something like that you don't want to play with money about, it's the federal government, okay? Dude, if I had to choose between stealing from my own mother and the federal government, I'm sorry, Mom, I love you, but I'm stealing from you, dog. There's no chance I'm stealing from the federal government. They will do anything and everything to have that money. You know what I'm saying? They got tanks to build. They got politicians to pay. Come on, bro. It's common sense. But apparently in a music video posted in September, the rapper said, quote, "Unemployment so sweet, we got 1.5. And another rapper says, "You gotta sell cocaine, I just file a claim." And according to prosecutors, the rapper Nuke Bizzle received at least 92 debit cards loaded with unemployment benefits, and they say that some of those cards were obtained using stolen identities. He had only been able to use about $700,000 of the $1.2 million he allegedly stole when he was arrested in September. He's been charged with interstate transportation of stolen property, aggravated identity theft, and access device fraud. He also has an active warrant out for his arrest in Shelby County for obtaining a controlled substance by fraud. That warrant was issued in June. Over the years, he's racked up a number of drug and weapons charges in Shelby County, and he's also been arrested for assault and evading arrest. And if convicted, he faces up to 22 years in federal prison. So it's like, okay, think about this, because I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm not facing 22 years in federal prison to steal from the government, dude. Like I said, I would steal from my own mom before I decided I was gonna try to defraud the federal government, dude. There's no chance I'm facing that 22 years over that amount of money. I mean, yeah, $1.2 million is a lot of money, right? But think about it this way. If you made like, I don't know, 60, 70,000, something like that, and you did that for 20 years, like you would just easily outpace that 1.2 million, or you would at least come up close to it. But now you're facing up to 22 years in federal prison. And here's the thing, he's not gonna beat this case. Like, first and foremost, all of the evidence is there. They arrested him, they found the debit cards that were preloaded with stolen identities. They already caught him, right? You know what I'm saying? They got him in 4K. It's over with. Like, they got the evidence physically there in order to get this whole case out of the way. This is gonna be open and shut. But on top of that, he fucking admitted to it in a song, dude. And that's the thing I don't understand about rappers, right? Because, if you know rap culture, there's a lot of shit that goes on in it that people don't think should be glorified. They talk about killing people, they talk about robbery, they talk about drugs, they talk about women. It happens. That's part of rap culture. And there's a lot of rappers out there that I listen to that really have done some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they legitimately have street reputations, okay? If you listen to like Chicago drill rap, those are not people you want to be fucking with, okay? Because they actually have been down doing some pretty crazy shit. The thing is, they don't get caught. Like, they don't get in trouble. Like, well, I mean, yeah, there probably have been some in the scene that have gotten caught and whatnot, but like, I think it was Rondo number 9 who like literally posted up with a fucking rocket launcher, dude. Like, come on, dude. I mean, if you're gonna do something like this, dude, you can't just go like rapping about it, especially so soon after it happens. Like, it seems like from the timing and everything of all of this that like this guy basically got all this shit and then like literally went to the studio to record a song about him doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone out here fucking kills somebody, right? The last thing they need to do is go directly to the studio and be like, yeah, I shot him in his head and now he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's just such an ignorant way to go about it, you know? And of course, like, I don't condone doing something like this, but like, regardless of what I say in a fucking YouTube video, and this is the thing that people always complain about too, they're like, oh, Optimus, how come you don't decry doing this stuff? How come you just say don't tell on yourself? Okay, well, let me explain that to you real quick. Because no matter what the fuck I say, people are going to do this. You think Nuke Bizzle was gonna watch a fucking Optimus video and hear me say, stealing is bad, and be like, well, you know what, I shouldn't have defrauded the government? You think some fucking hatchet murderer is gonna be like, oh, Optimus said killing people's bad? Well, might be time to retire the old axe, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog, you know, you gotta use a little bit more common sense than that. No one gives a fuck what I say, no one cares what you say. People are gonna do this, right? And that's my whole point. If you're going to do this, you cannot tell on yourself because they're gonna use it as evidence in court and they already got everything else they need. I'm assuming they caught him with all these stolen identity cards and whatnot on his person or in the house or whatever that he was staying at. That's how I assume it went down because they pretty much instantly linked all this stuff to him. The fact that he spent $700,000, I believe, at least from the wording of this, that's also pretty fucking crazy, dude. Because it's like, in all reality, dude, he was probably gonna get caught anyway because, like I said, you don't defraud the federal government because they're gonna find out. So, like, he was probably gonna get caught at some point anyway, unless he just fucking 3,000 IQ'd it. Somehow got away from the government or something and was just posted up in Cuba with Tupac. Like, he was gonna end up getting caught. It was too much money, like, it was too big of a loophole abused or whatever here. So, like, maybe him not saying anything in this song wouldn't have really done anything to change the outcome. But I mean, here's the thing. Would you rather take the 99% chance that, like, yeah, they're gonna convict me and find me guilty and I'm gonna go to jail for 22 years? Or do you want to make a fucking song, okay, and make it a 100% chance? You know, I think I'll take my 99% chance. Like, it just feels almost like you'd think it would be common sense. Like, I feel like most of you understand where I'm coming from, but for some reason, a lot of people don't. Like, I promise you, this clout just is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Getting people to know, like, you as the, oh, hey, that's the rapper who defrauded the government and went to jail for 22 years. Like, that does not really boost your street cred, you know? That doesn't make you, like, a more popular, well, maybe you're more popular as a rapper now because everyone thinks that you're, like, you're fucked, but, like, that doesn't help you in any way because, like, that money's not gonna go to him, you know? All the streaming money and stuff, like, he's not about to get any of that. He's not gonna get any record deal. He's going to jail for 22 years. So, like, it was just a losing situation all around, and I just don't understand why people keep putting themselves in these predicaments. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @SubToOptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, not telling on himself like that, and signing out.